Hello. Talking vaping. That's me, not you. Me. Um, Today's juice review is a part two, so to speak. The company is Coil Glaze, and if you've seen my first video, they had it was honey buns. It was a cinnamon pastry. Now they've come out with, if you go to their website, which is coilglaze.com, they've come out with 3 other flavors. So now they have a line, an actual line, instead of just one specific flavor, because at the time they debuted with honey buns and it was just that one. So the one that I was able to get to do an additional video on is whipped Dreamz, and going by the color, yes, it is strawberry based. Strawberry, because that's my flavor. So I'm hoping, the first one I was a really big fan of, and I'm not even a big cinnamon person, so I'm hoping that this is basically just going to follow suit. Now they do have a website, coilglaze.com. They're on Facebook, they are on Instagram. However, when you go to Coil Glaze, if you click on to shop now or the specific flavor that you're interested in, it's going to shoot you over to the actual website that they're connected with for sale. It's called vaporliq.com, vaporliq.com, and on that site these are still 60 ml bottles, and they come packaged like this in a bottle. It's a unicorn. I haven't opened it yet. It is a first taste, first vape for this video. It's a 60 ml bottle for right around $24.99. So for what most shops nowadays, brick and mortar wise, are selling, roughly a 30 ml bottle for, you're getting twice that in a convenient unicorn bottle like that. That's really cool. It is, I believe, still going to be an 80-20 mix in vein of the other one. I believe they're going to do the main line like that. It's basically a max VG, which is not 100% VG. It's just a max VG, which means it is the best mixture ratio that they found for this specific flavor. The honey buns was an 80-20, so I'm going to assume that this is going to be really close. And you can tell by the viscosity on the air bubble. If you look, sorry, I guess it helps if I slow it down a little bit, but there's the bubble there, so it doesn't move super fast, so it is a thicker liquid. They do offer 3 nicotine options, a 0, 3, and a 6. So again, like most other companies right now, they're not concerned as much with the amount of nicotine you can get out of this. They're more concerned about the flavor, the quality of the vape, and the enjoyment of the vape. So that is where they're at with the nicotine level. Now, whipped Dreamz is a snack cake. It's supposed to be a light and fluffy snack cake filled with whipped strawberry cream drizzled with strawberry syrup. So it's basically a strawberry fan's heaven. So I'm hoping, again, that this follows suit with the other flavor, and it is just as good. So like the original flavor, it comes in a box that basically looks and emulates the bottle. So you've got the name of the company right here, you've got the name of the flavor, you've got the nicotine content. On this side here it says freshly glazed, and then Coil Glaze, the company logo on there. On the back they have the website, warning labels, and the ingredient label is there. And then on this side it's just part of the graphics for the mech mod looking device that it's being dripped onto like that. So the bottle basically emulates the box as well. So you've got the name of the company here, the nicotine, the name of the flavor, where was it? Bottle size is down here. You've got your barcode and your ingredients, manufactured in Florida, nicotine content, and then your warning and ingredients labels on there. So they do cover all the standards, and as you can tell, I can sit here and try to unscrew this and it won't come off. There is a safety feature to the cap, so that's actually really cool. So with that, now like I said, the first flavor I was really impressed with, and not being a cinnamon fan, it basically was a nice surprise. It definitely fulfilled the flavor wise that it's supposed to, and as I said, they've come out with 3 other flavors, this being number 2. There's a blueberry one, and then I believe an apple cobbler style one. So, give or take, hopefully they're all just as solid. It would be a very impressive line in that aspect. So I'm going to go ahead and bust this open, and I'm going to drip this, we're going to vape this, and then I'm going to give you my opinion on this. And real quick, as you can see here, and for the purpose of the video, it is freshly wicked, dry as a bone, nothing previous burned on there. The cotton that I use, the only cotton that I use, is Texas Tough Cotton. It is not a pansy-ass cotton ball. It is a very solid, as you can tell here. It's fluffy, it's white, it's solid. Does not have the standard dry, cottony taste as bad, or even anywhere near what some other cottons do. It's very mellow, holds flavor very, very well after it starts saturating on a regular basis. It does seem to last a little bit longer than a lot of other cottons that I've used, so I do like that about it. So if you are interested, on Instagram, it's Texas Tough Cotton. So now I'm going to go ahead and bust this bottle open. And you kind of have to put a little bit of pressure on it, twist and turn, and then it gives you a convenient, really like a needle nose tip. So although it's a giant bottle, they do make it easy and convenient to use, whether you're trying to fill a tank or you're dripping straight on your cotton, but without making a mess. You know, there are some companies that use bigger nozzle tips, you know, like these. And sometimes those work if you just drip straight into your device. But having a needle nose like that, it actually is really nice as well, especially, like I said, if you do use a tank, definitely makes it more convenient. So I'm going to go ahead and drip this, and like I said, I just wicked it for the purpose of this video, so it's going to take me a few seconds to get this saturated enough to get this vaping, so that I don't taste all cotton, which I don't with this cotton, but I do have to go through the setup standards. So while I'm doing this real quick, I just want to go ahead and reiterate that any safety precautions that are taken for your bottles, devices, anything that you purchase, whether it's a safety seal, a safety cap, a safety ring, whatever it is there for a reason. If you purchase an item and you get it and there's something about it that it does not make you feel comfortable or it does not make you feel that it's okay to use, don't use it. Just don't even attempt it. Contact the shop that you got it from, contact the manufacturer of it, contact the distributor if you have to, whoever you need to get a hold of, let them know what's going on, submit some pictures if you have to, but let them know that it did not make you feel safe to use. They will do what they need to rectify the situation to ensure that you do get the proper product, you know, with everything intact, so that when you look at it and you go to open it and use it, you feel 100% safe, because ultimately that's what this is all about. Regardless of anything else, regardless of the vaping, regardless of the flavor, regardless of how cool the device is, it all comes down to safety and health. That is the number one priority with anything. Oh yeah, that's definitely strawberry smell. So let me just get this started. I'm going to burn off a little bit and then I'll rejuice it real fast and we will get to vaping. So while I'm finishing this up, I just want to also reiterate that what I tell you guys, wow, it smells good actually. What I tell you guys as far as my opinion and my reaction to this flavor, it's just that. It's my opinion. I'm not trying to, you know, decide for you what you're going to like, what you want, how you're going to vape. Everybody is different. One of the things I really like about the vape community as a whole, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, any social media that the vaping group is involved in, the huge diversity and just the multitude of backgrounds, ethnicities, choices, preferences, things like that, viewpoints, that's what makes it really cool. That's what makes it fun and something you want to be a part of, is just that there's so much difference, but yet everybody is all joined by one specific reason, and that's the love of vaping. So never am I trying to tell you how you should feel, what you should taste, how you should vape. I'm just trying to give you my reaction to it and give us detailed description of what it is, so that it'll help you make a more detailed decision as to whether or not it's something you want to try or you want to do. So I just want to make sure that that's understood. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my cap back on. Like I said, I did juice this up, so I may have to rejuice it here in a second, just because the first few hits are about it when you first wick up. So this is on 75 watts, and this is Whipped Dreamz by Coil Glaze. Okay, so the clouds are really, really good, and I am going to have to drip a little bit more. The clouds are really, really good, as you can see, and they're dense. If you saw when I exhaled, the clouds almost seem like they just straight dropped. So it does show that the vapor off of this is a little bit denser than some other types of liquids. Some people prefer that, some people don't. You know, if you're doing a cloud comps, things like that, you're probably going to want that denser clouds, but it's also makes it a little harder to get them to travel. So whether you're vaping for fun, whether you're vaping for tricking or cloud comps, you know, that all comes into play for people as a choice. Give me 1 second. Okay, definitely getting strawberry out of this. Now, okay, so good and bad about this flavor for me. Now, I am a huge strawberry fan. That is my main flavor that I lean towards, that I go to. As far as a specific flavor, I do like the creams and I do like custards, but as far as a specific flavor, strawberry is definitely it. Now, with that said, I definitely get the strawberry out of this. But for me, it's you get the strawberry cream. I do definitely get the strawberry syrup because there is a sweetness to this strawberry. I mean, it does not taste like a fresh picked strawberry, nor is it supposed to. So I do get the strawberry syrup out of it. It does seem a little bit stronger than the strawberry cream, but there is a creaminess to it that will add into that. Now, the only part of this flavor that I'm having trouble pulling out of it is the pastry aspect, the cake, the snack cake. Whether it's whether it's light and fluffy, whether it's supposed to be more of like a cupcake type material. It just the actual cake aspect is the part that I don't get as easily. Yeah. I'm not getting it. Now, it is a really smooth vape, absolutely bar none. There is no throat hit whatsoever. It is very smooth. It is very solid. It's a laid back vape. It's definitely something if you want a little bit of sweetness. Like I said, that is what I'm getting out of it. I definitely get the strawberry syrup aspect, so there is a bit of sweetness to it. If that's more your cup of tea, then this definitely will be up your alley. If you are wanting to try this because you specifically want to get the cake aspect with the whipped strawberry and the strawberry syrup, I'm a little disappointed with it just in the simple fact that I don't get the snack cake for it. But as far as just an overall vape with the sweetness of like the strawberry syrup, whether you want to lean it more towards a strawberry, kind of like a strawberry a jelly style strawberry syrup, or like when you go to a restaurant and you get pancakes or waffles and they have that assortment of flavored syrups to use, the strawberry version of that's actually what I attribute to this more than anything else. It definitely has that type of a syrupy taste to it, which is good. And like I said, as far as getting a specific whipped strawberry, I definitely get a strawberry cream with the strawberry syrup. But again, unfortunately, I do apologize. I'm just not able to get the snack cake taste out of it. But I have discovered on some other ones at behest of the companies themselves, I'm going to take the wattage up a little bit. I'm going to go up to 80 watts. I don't know if you can see that there, if my camera wants to focus or not. 80 watts right there. Let me put a little bit more on here just to make sure that I'm going to get a full flavor blast off of this. Now at 80 watts, I'm going to see if it changes the flavor profile, good or bad, and see if maybe it'll make the pastry aspect or the cake aspect of it at least pop out a little bit more than what I'm getting or not getting at 75 watts. So I'm going to try this at 80 watts. Let's see how this goes. Still very smooth. It does tone down the sweetness of the syrup aspect a little bit, so turning up the heat a little bit more does seem to change the flavor a bit. I'm still not getting the snack cake aspect. Now, I don't know if it's intentionally supposed to be a prominent flavor, but when you read the flavor profile, that's the first thing you see is light and fluffy snack cake. I thought going off of that there would be a little bit more of a fluffier cake taste to this, but like I said, as far as the creaminess of a strawberry flavor plus the strawberry syrup aspect by itself, in that case, this definitely is a really good vape for that. And it's definitely something, if you like a little bit more sweet but you still don't want to go overboard with it, this definitely would be a good flavor vape for that. Like I said, unfortunately, myself, I just am not able to get the snack cake aspect, so it does fall a little short with that. But still, overall, it's still a really enjoyable flavor. So with that, Coil Glaze, thank you again for allowing me the privilege and honor of doing a review on another one of your flavors. Like I said, the Honey Bunz, dead on, really, really strong. The Whipped Dreamz, it's still a good strawberry, a sweet strawberry syrup cream type flavor. I just wish the snack cake aspect of it would have come out a little bit more, so it tasted like you were eating an actual, snack cake. But regardless, either way, they're both really solid. They're both strong flavored. So it's still, to me, it's still a good sign. If the other two flavors are as on point or a little bit better, then it's going to be an overall solid line as a whole. So Coil Glaze, again, thank you guys very much. Check them out. If your shop doesn't carry them or have heard of them, suggest it to them, show it to them. They may be interested, they may not be. It's up to them, but it's definitely worth suggesting as an idea. If you like this type of flavor, like I said, definitely give it a shot. Facebook, Instagram, website, coilglaze.com. Definitely check them out. Look them up a little bit more. There may be other people that have gotten a different reaction out of it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, everybody has a difference of opinion. As always, I'm Token Vaping here on YouTube. Thank you for watching this video. There is a subscribe button if you be so inclined. Definitely click on that. Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, Facebook. Definitely like, follow, anything else that you'd be willing to do. Any type of video, anything that you guys have a question about, anything you want to know, please let me know. I will do everything in my power to do what I can. All I'm trying to do is enhance your vaping experience and make it that much better for you. So in any way, shape, or form that I can do that, I will be more than happy to try. And if you guys have not, it is getting real close. If you have not joined any of the advocacy groups as of yet, CASA or SAFTA or anything like that, please, please, please join with everybody else that already has. Let your voice add to that and let us be heard as one to allow us to still be able to vape freely and enjoyably, because this is something that has become a movement, has become a lifestyle. It's not just a flash in the pan or something that we do because it's cool. So definitely do that if you have not. Until next time, guys, as always, thank you for watching. I'm Token Vaping. Vape on, vape strong. Have a good night.